This is a video on Webblox. Webblox is a Scratch 1.0 modification that makes web programming even more easier by using blocks. And it makes it easier to code using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and ActiveScript pages, ASP, extensible markup language XML, RSS, Perl, and much more. Actually, you will understand about this if you know at least something about HTML or CSS. And also one more important thing that I'm informing is that I'm not going to be doing from top to bottom properly. It's going to be kind of random or something. I can't say what I'm going to do in this video. So anyway, continue to watch it. And I'm not going to leave a timestamp as well. And I don't know if this is my final video. So just watch on. Maybe I make one or two more videos. I don't know. It's already coming to say to an end to my videos for now. Until June, maybe one video or two video will be released. Anyways, let's just keep on going. First thing is that there's something called easy blocks, which will change the way how they displays things, but I like the advanced block, so I'll keep it there, which will display it same as how it is in real HTML or any other programming languages. So anyways, you can program using HTML. You can also save it and it will automatically save as a .wb file. It's contains this much files in the, but its extension is WB, which means Webblox file. So just understand that. And then you can also compile your code. You can see this blocks as scripts into an HTML or a particular script you ask for using this green flag over here. You can't remove this green flag or drag it anywhere. And then you can also load some templates up, like contact forms. This one's HTML thing, or the CSS file, CSS example, the PHP echo example. I think this is an hello world program or something. RSS blog, or even an XML example, or an HTML example itself. But I think it didn't change that green flag thing. That could be a problem. So you have to change this to PHP, then only it will work properly. Otherwise it will compile to an HTML file which contains the PHP file. Here's an ActiveScript pages. This one is an XML thing template. This and let me just change to HTML template, which just contains the basic things like that. But anyway, we'll just do it from the beginning later. You can also view some help like about Webblocks. You can see it's made to make HTML, CSS. Actually, this thing is very amazing thing. It is worth more than even Biob, but yeah, people didn't care about making this web kind of stuff because it's already easier. But this makes it much more easier for those who cannot type or remember tag names and all those stuffs. And then Daffy22 made it, yeah, and also with LS97, who's an important person in making mods and all those kind of stuffs. But I think so this time only Daffy is doing it because most of these stuffs are related to HTML and other programming languages, which is weird. No, it's very amazing as well and fascinating. You can choose the type of HTML you want. This is basics only contain the HTML tags. And yeah, this side is becoming some kind of obsolete or something. This is not needed, and this is also not needed. This is for deleting a script. You can get it something back, or just clean up your scripts. I don't know what will the cleanup do, but maybe it's kind of like an undo and redo. That's what's going on. So imagine we drag this thing. Maybe cleanup means I don't know what the is doing. Anyways, let's look from the top if we can. Okay, these things are HTML5 things in order to create some kind of stuffs. And also, most important thing to inform is that if I compile something, it's gonna be always going to be open in Internet Explorer because of course my CPU is running very. Chrome takes lots of memory, which is a very big problem in my computer, as I only have 2 GB of RAM. I have already informed that. But of course, there's some more better reviews, but nobody has done reviews on mods and all. Anyways, thanks for checking out my videos here. And I'm going to choose HTML5. Yeah, 5 is okay. I hope so. It'll work. First, you have to mention the document type, means which HTML you want to use. And just put a HTML tag, and then put also a closing HTML tag, and then put a head between these both things and a closing head. And between that thing, you can put title. Yeah, here is title. And and then put like, okay, let's keep our website name as my channel is the my channel 345 is my title. We will see afterwards where is the title going in, and then just take the body and put below the slash head. And actually this, if you know HTML, you can just skip a lot of part of this. We can just see the blocks over here. That's all I can say. But yeah, you can watch this full video because I like to show things to people, and if they're listening, I like them more. And then between the body, just put a string tag. In between, you can put anything you want. I know HTML, that's why I'm able to do this much more easier than other people. You can save it, but saving will not work because it will save as .wb file, which can be only opened using this program. So just press compile, then you'll get another program opening. Let me see my memory. I hope it doesn't go bad. Okay, I don't know what is happening. Okay, the compiling program is here. I hope you can see this in my recorder because my recorder can run slow at times when you have lots of program running, or even sometime your browser itself. This is a very disturbing thing. Yeah, I'm just compiling it. You can see name.html is there. Of course, I just put it as HTML over here. I think that's what's for file extension because I didn't try it much. I'm not going to open this with Chrome, so I'm going to give a open with. I'm just in Windows 7, that's why I'm able to access Internet Explorer. It's your own wish. You can open it using Google Chrome, which is the best browser recommended. But I'm opening it using Internet Explorer just for the purpose of my RAM savage, RAM or CPU, whatever it is. But I'm going to save that thing. But I don't know if Internet Explorer is compatible with the modern HTML files, so I still have that fear. Okay, it's working. You can see the My Channel 365 in Internet Explorer has become the title of the website. Title means it should be in the tab name. You can see the tab name over here, My Channel 365. Then you can also see this is my website lol. Yeah, that's what I wrote. You could have written something else like subscribe. So this, please click that subscribe button and make it gray because red is not good. And yeah, that's the main normal HTML files. Basic HTML file you can do, and this link can be used for getting in some CSS files from somewhere else. I don't know how to create one more file. Maybe I have to create another file like that, but this is used for getting CSS from a particular link. Or of course you can put style sheet and get things, or you can even do much more things with this. And then meta is something like it says some information to Google or some other things like that, like who's the editor of it, but the browser will not read it. Browsers will not read it, but some other APIs and all can read it, so that they can see who's the owner and several other stuffs. You don't need to put it, but yeah, sometimes you need that things to check against robots and do several other stuffs, ratings as well, so that it can be displayed in some search engines, which is very interesting. And ahref, this is for linking to another web page. Of course, let me just do that thing because I just like that. First of all, is google.com still compatible with Internet Explorer? I don't know. But yeah, let's try our best here. First of all, is that the latest site? I know, but I don't know. Let's just compile it, recompile it. Okay, it's opened here. Let me just compile that thing like that. Okay, I don't know if we should. I don't know if it compiled properly. Okay, it didn't compile it. Is it compiling at all? I don't know. Yeah, we got that compiled. It's compiled there. So we got name.html here. Let's just refresh the page up. I have no idea why it's not loading, but yeah, I'm just saying it's just for link. just for an URL link, but I don't want to do it, so let me just leave that thing. Of course, also my Internet Explorer itself is lagging because I thought to make videos lots of time ago, but just got too busy at that time. I tried to make a retake as well, but it became a problem. But this time I'm just going to publish it directly. I don't care. And then, yeah, this is the oh, I forgot the closing tag. I even forgot the meaning of the closing tag. Shit. Okay, that is the reason. So first you have to put a closing tag, and then that's where you put the middle of the stuff. I just got confused because there's something extra over here, just for more attributes. I even forgot what is the reason it's there itself. But I think so, yeah, that is the issue there. So let me just do that again. Let's link it to the, do you need the www? I don't know. Just doing that. And in between we need to put some kind of string. Yeah, this is a string in which you can put whatever. I'll just put whatever. Just recompile it. Oh, I don't need to open the program again. I'm just forgetting that again and again. You just need to use the same program. It will do it for you different times. Yeah, here it is coming. Okay, we compiled it. Now we need to refresh it. Will it work? I don't know. First of all, I need to not like bottleneck my RAM. That is the only issue. So let me just close this Internet Explorer and reopen it. Just going to open it, reopen that thing with the Internet Explorer. I know it's the worst possible choice you could ever do, but come on, I don't know if it's compatible. Just checking it out, because I've heard that lots of compatibility has been lost in Internet Explorer. Maybe because it's old or something like that. Old, and also it's Microsoft's own thing, own engine, which was used to be famous, but now it's not. Yeah. Most of you guys are not even born when you use Internet Explorer, of course including me, but just saying. Whatever search engine. Okay, did I even click on it? Anyways, just saying, it will take you to the google.com. You can see that blue URL thingy. Let me just close that thing. I don't need to mess around with that things. And then you can also do some, this is for the special code things. You can put in whatever you want. Means the real HTML code itself. And this is for comments. And these are some of the place blocks used for CSS and all those kind of stuffs. And then this is for breaking line, which will make it to go to the next line. Okay, see, we have seen the basics. Then there's also these things which will not work, I think so, in Internet Explorer, but I don't care. This is just for embedding some files like old Java bleeds and updates and all those things, because this was made in 2010, of course. As you can see in the dates over here. Yeah, here there are more things. I don't know. Table generator. I don't know whatever is that, but I don't want to mess around too much because this thing is very sensitive. Then there's something called object which can embed some shockwave files. I mean shockwave flash files and several other stuffs which I even didn't use at all that much. And there's something called param type. I don't know what is this. This is used for, it's closing itself because this is an XHTML style stuff which must need to be closed by itself, but it's also compatible with modern HTML, so it's cool. If you're following strict XHTML rules, it needs this thing. That's what I'm saying. This is for the image SRC, where you can put an image source and it will load it to the browser. And this is iframe, which will load from other websites in a small box. Like other websites will load in that inside that small box. It's kind of weird, but yeah. This is for creating a table with a border, particular width, height, and border. And then inside of the table, I think there's a closing table tag. Yeah, here. Then you can just put a table. I don't know what is this. I just table row. And then this is for the tables each items. I think so. This is a table row. This is for each items, because I didn't use HTML for a long time. I mean, these complex HTMLs like tables and all those stuffs. I hope I'm doing it right. If I'm not doing it right, I have to practice it later. And this is for the normal string again. Then there's even a label. I think label is there everywhere. Yeah, these two things are there. Then there's something called scripts. Let me just skip that. Scripts are for some PHP codes. Actually, I don't know much about PHP, but anyway, let's load the template so that I could say something about it. even if I understand something. But it's very compatible with HTML, that's what I've heard. You can see it contains some kind of a tag like that, or you can even put it in a script type like that, ECMAScript, or even VBScript is there, which is, I don't know, amazing. Maybe it works in Internet Explorer only, this thing. Then if $number is greater than 2, say John. Okay, this needs some kind of a special PHP executor, or I don't know how do you do about PHP, but yeah, that's all about the PHP in the top. PHP is in the top, and then just throw that thing in. Here is the JavaScript kind of stuffs, document.write, and you can put any function like, I think so this is JavaScript executor, I don't know, just saying like that. Window.alert, yeah, like that stuffs are there. Oh yeah, here is that window.alert. On click you can just check some things. You can put this into there's some tag called button/button. I don't know, as it, whatever it is, maybe it's in objects, or did it even exist at the time of 2010, I don't know. But you can check on click for something, on BL click, mouse down, several other stuffs over here, and even the usual things. These are the scripts. Actually, I don't know much about this PHP script, but little bit about JavaScript I know. And yeah, here's the several other steps like ECMAScript and VBScript. There's even CSS. CSS is something that you need to use along with the HTML thing. Let me just don't load the template so that I don't waste my time, a lot of time on making my thing. Oh wait a second, this thing is wrong. But yeah, this is very compatible, but I like to use this thing only because of the same color. I can just make, so in case you make something like that, and then I don't know, maybe make a div like that, and inside of the div just put something like this. Div creates some kind of section only, it's kind of same like this span, and I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying itself, because I'm not very good explainer on this kind of stuff, but yeah, I'll practice it later. And then you have to put it kind of below the header. I don't know if it's below the header, just over here, it doesn't matter, but just it creates some kind of an program execution difference. And then first you can just choose the thing you want. Means like you will choose every div. This means every tag with a div, you can see this is enclosed within this thing. I hope there's some kind of a color thing. Means this whole thing is going to be affected by the CSS. CSS is just for cascade styling sheet, which will style the HTML itself. I forgot to explain that itself in the beginning, my mistake over there. And then let's set the color. Okay, I'll set the color, that's an interesting feature. Color to, I don't know, blue. Yeah, but will this affect something? I don't know. So let's compile it and see if I had some kind of mistake. If I had a mistake, yeah, it's over. That's what I can do. I'm just finally going to check this again. I'm going to open this in Internet Explorer. This is kind of slow paced video. I hope I could learn editing at some time, and moreover my computer itself is too slow, not letting me to learn itself, because it's extremely slow that I can't even edit it. I don't even have that much time to edit itself. Yeah, you can see this text is made into blue color because I chose that color and set the particular div to the same color. That's the reason why it become blue. I don't even know if you're understanding anything from this, but just saying that this color blue is put into the div and making this text into, I told this is the div, this thing is made into blue because I choose the div over here, which will choose this thing and then make it blue. If you don't know about anything about this thing, I don't know if I'm explaining well enough, but yeah, that's all about this thing. You can also do several other things like background color, background image, repeat, position, color, text align, text decoration, border, font size, etc, and all those kind of stuffs. Then yeah, you can set then it contains a bunch of reporters which makes things easier to do CSS rather than typing a lot. I think so it's not well adapted to CSS, but because you have to type a lot of things over here, And then there's also something called forms. Forms is a special tags of HTML used to do some particular stuffs, like taking in some informations. Like let's just load the template. I've not used forms that much, but just saying, this includes a CSS as well because this is a template file. And then I don't know what it's asking. Okay, it's asking a form name. First it's asking a button over there, and then I don't even understand what's going on here. But yeah, there's inputs and all those kind of stuffs. You can create a form like a login form or something. I think so. You have seen login things which are different. They are usually made using forms, which will connect to scripts, then execute some particular scripts to log in and do many more stuffs like sending mail, like in Google Forms and all those kind of stuffs. And then these are the formatting things. These are special HTML tags, almost the same. This could be included in basics, but these are special HTML tags. So I'll just show it off one more time. I think so. I'll just load the base plate there. Then yeah, let this be same only. I don't care. Or maybe okay, I'll replace it because this template has small mistake there because of the case sensitivity. Of course, it's not case sensitive, but just saying that should be typed out using hands. Heading of the page. Then you can put a different sized files. Like this thing is the first thing called. Okay, imagine like I'm gonna make something like a classroom, and then in bottom of that there is something about, I don't know, maybe about students. Then I'll duplicate it and put something about teachers. Just making something like that. It's very basic, but just saying, just want to see how it's working. You can see that. Then you can write something like it is in school. I'm just doing it in very fast mode, but it's not fast enough, I know, but just doing something here. Oh, I forgot this tag. Let's move this thing. They teach. Okay, that's okay, and I put it there, and I'm going to be compiling it. You can also press the green flag for compiling, I think so, and this is for debugging, but I don't want to do it now. Debugging is useful so that you could check if there's bug or something rather than opening again and again to check if it's working or not. Okay, this time I hope it's not having any bug there. I'm again opening the Internet Explorer. I hope I can record this properly. If I don't do, okay, you can see that first thing is classroom, which is in H1, which is the biggest thing, and then this is normal text. Actually, Internet Explorer displays everything bigger, or maybe I just set the font to higher. I didn't use this in a long time means since, I don't know, when I was even small or something. And then this is for H2, this is the H2, and this is the heading of the website, and this is the normal tags, means the normal things which you type down. That's how this works. H1 is larger and H6 is smallest, as you can see, and H2 and these things are in between. H1 is the biggest and H6 is the smallest. If you want some explanation, you can see some HTML videos. Then there's something called HR itself, which creates a line in the page. Then these are the formatting thing, which makes things bolder, text bolder, or even underlines the text, strikes the text, and do much more things like strong and all those kind of things. And it also has a closing tag. You can also set the font. This is an obsolete block actually in modern HTML. Rather we use CSS, but these things are like in 2010, so these blocks are still supported. I think so it's similar like HTML4 or something at that time, but I don't know, maybe HTML5 is slowly coming up or something. I mean XHTML was there, I think so, but HTML5 was coming up, that's what I'm saying. And then there's also something called lists, which you can create using these blocks. These are for the list items, and these are for the what kind of list you want. You have to put the what kind of list, and in between of that only you can put the list name. I'm not going to be showing that in Internet Explorer, but just saying more about that. And then there's also HTML5 new kind of tags, which contains some things. I think this is will not work with the Internet Explorer, so I cannot show. You can embed some audios using this, and it also should have, okay, it doesn't have a closing tag, I forgot that. And then this also has something called video SRC, which you have to display the input into that and it will automatically display a video. But you can use JavaScript and serve the scripts to make things easier. And you can also embed the videos, that's what I said. But YouTube doesn't work like this, it has some other kind of system at that time. And then sources are something which I never used in my whole lifetime, just saying, I don't know whatever it is. Canvas ID, okay, this is for creating a small canvas. These are usually used in games and all those kind of stuff, which creates some kind of canvas and runs many things inside of it. I don't know if Scratch also runs like this, maybe, I think so, I didn't check its code. And there are commands and several other new blocks added to HTML5. And then finally that's XML, which is not very useful until you have some program which can compile it, or a particular style of XML you want to use. I don't know, I'm going to use this version. And then you can put some kind of tags, or even create your own tag, which is very, actually I like creating my own tag, but the thing is that it will not work until you have some program which can do something like, I don't know, I'll just type like, I want to create my own tag, like what, maybe something like, yeah, I want to create something for, maybe for storing some kind of things about sports. So I'll just put sports. I don't need to start with the sports, but I can just put like sports whatever /sports. I can create a tag like that, and in between I can put several other things like more tags, but I cannot put, this is kind of more harder in making XML because these are block types rather than being itself. Oh yeah, this thing, yeah, this thing is recommended, I think so, because this thing is very some kind of a blockaded thing. Only you can input text. You can create something like that, and then put into that, yeah, my sports thingy. But you have to be a little more careful in this thing, XML files, because they're extremely sensitive or something. And then in between of the sports you can just put your own strings. I don't need to put my strings, but you can even create a subcategory like cricket, but whatever, just putting cricket there. Let's put one more tag called football. This is just a sports tag. Instead of the sports I could put more tags like bat /bat and more things, but you're making your own tags. That's what is the point of XML. And then this is an RSS version. I don't know what's a RSS properly still, because I didn't use it once in my life itself. But RSS could be a modification of XML or something, which can be compiled by some kind of an RSS program. I don't know, whatever it is. Yeah, but you can create titles, description, links. I think this is mainly for some blogging or something. Yeah, because here's RSS blog base. So let me just read that and see. Okay, so you choose XML version, RSS version, create a channel from here to here. Then this is my blog, this is my free blog. Okay, it's used for blogging, but it could be read by only a particular parser or something. Yeah, parser, I remember that word now only. Parsers only. And yeah, that's all I can say about this. Okay, I forgot that also. We have to choose this at least XML or something. I forgot that for anything else than HTML, you have to choose PHP for only PHP scripts, and CSS for purely CSS scripts. But HTML can include CSS and JavaScript also using its particular tags. And you can even change to CGI. I don't know whatever is this PL. Active scripting pages. Okay, active server pages, that's what I forgot. And static HTML, Cold Fusion markup language, XML or even RSS. That's what you can do with these things. And I think you can view specs. Yeah, that's interesting. And I think so I'm not the right person to explain this, but let's just do table generator just now. I hope it doesn't open any browser there. Or you can visit website using this. It'll open your browser, default browser. And yeah, wait, table generator, what is that? Okay, it makes things up easier or something in generating tables in HTML. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that's all I can say about this mod. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.